Thank you, Dr. Jackie. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, not holding your time. All right, just going to introduce myself. I'm Cynthia Thomas from Little Footprints. I have been in the industry for about 13 years. You don't have to calculate my age, but yeah, I'm just going to move on. Many at times, we actually underestimate a child's caliber. Either we do it or overestimate. So, there's a time we actually take a break, take a step, be a facilitator instead of a teacher. So many a times we won't be able to control ourselves. We come up with prompts, we come up with answers. So, you take a step break so you're giving time for the child to actually think and talk. So that gives you more time to be a person. You listen more and talk less. So, yeah. What we did is we conducted art viewing sessions with the children. We keep it to pre-nursery to K2 classes. We keep it to a minimum size of 10 children. So it's much easier and easy to control, and the session was very successful. So, yeah, the session was about 30 to 45 minutes. Well, there are times when my teacher actually does prolong the timing, but it's fun because the kids actually continue to elaborate more and they tend to talk more. The pictures, I usually tell my teachers, should you talk about it, you want to bring up to the kids, do your research first. We do not want to impact the kids with negative thoughts. So once you do a proper research, you are showing with the kids. Once the child finishes everything, you repeat after what the child says, and you're giving time, you're ending up you conclude it with it. So when you're a facilitator, you are encouraging children to share their observations, like what Dr. Jackie said. You just keep it to 3 questions, simple questions. What's going on in the picture? What do you see? What makes you say that? And what else can you find in it? So these techniques will be very safe. Like when I did with my children, there are times that I actually further touched on musical components and social-emotional, which was not necessary, but I did my research before I tried to bring it to the kids rather than just arts. But I was very surprised because the children that I so-called underestimated, that may not be vocal, and the kids who are very vocal are the ones who are going to be the ones talking more in the class. It seems to be the other way around. So the kids that I thought will not be the one vocal actually tend to share more ideas. So that actually changed my perspective when I saw the children. And when I shared with the teachers, they were very much surprised. So they carried on their sessions with the kids. During shower, they actually come up with the pictures. They let the kids to see. So after shower, what they do is they have a time to sit down and share with the kids. So it's about a very nice before nap time. Instead of storytelling and other stuff, you're actually coming up with art viewing sessions, which actually enabled the kids to enjoy more, and they came back asking for it. So, yeah, we had positive feedbacks. The teachers were very much excited more than the kids, because what they did not expect for the same response. They already have something back in the mind that this is what I'm going to expect from the children. They may not be at that level. Just when I did the potato eaters with the children, I knew I may not get a proper answer from the children, but I controlled the teacher in me. I was a facilitator. I just kept my mouth quiet. I let the child to talk. And the last important, crucial part of the picture is the potato. Because it's a very dark and a vague picture, it might not be what the child could explain. It can be something else. But I was very surprised. This particular child actually told me it's a potato. It looks like a olden days where the poor people, he came up with this sentence, they're having the dinner, probably they are poor, that's why they're eating only potatoes. That was the key word I was actually hoping would any child spot that it's a potato. But I was thinking till the end, maybe the child may not find that it's a potato. So it actually changed my perspective. The kids, they see what are the things that we don't. And what we see, they may not be able to see. Everybody, they are different. So that's the best part of it. You learn as well when the children actually watch. So, yeah. So I've come to an understanding that it has a very great importance when you're sharing artwork with the children. It actually builds them very vocal, confident, and you're building them to actually pose questions. So indirectly, you are actually building up that child to be a very better person holistically. And I should say thank you to Dr. Jackie, because I was able to impact my team, and they are conducting it every once a week. Thank you.